What's up, Cancer? This is Obsidian Lotus L. I'm here to do your love, money, and honey reading for the end of July. Before we get started, I just want to remind everybody to like, subscribe, comment, and comment below to help support my channel and growing my channel. This is, like I said before, a zodiac reading, collective reading for Cancer. So this is a collective reading of energies, Cancerian energies. So if this resonates, great. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just a general reading. I don't offer personal readings yet online, but I will be doing that soon. So you can, if it doesn't resonate and you want a more personal reading at some point, request a personal reading from me as well. Cancer, I'm feeling a lot of anxiety with you right now. And it's kind of like I'm picking up this anxiety, this feeling of like skeletons in the closet, kind of like things coming up from your past that you kind of like buried away for a while and, moved on with your life and kind of just tried to maybe if it's, I'm getting like a lot of childhood trauma, okay, for you. So I don't know if it's the way that you deal with things in your life sometimes, or this energy. Maybe like the easiest way for you to have dealt with things was to kind of put it in the closet, bury it or whatever, and keep on moving or keep it moving. And so maybe some things that maybe you haven't had closure on in the past, or some things you might be ashamed of, or who knows, maybe it'll come out in this reading for you. But I am picking up energy of just like the skeletons in the closet, having anxiety about your past coming back to haunt you, or causing issues in a current relationship, work relationship, whatever resonates with you. We're going to go ahead and get started with the reading though. So for your current energy, I pulled the Two of Pentacles and then the Chariot card. So the Two of Pentacles can represent having two choices to make in a situation. And Pentacles, it could be regarding money, Cancer. Okay, so maybe you have a choice to move away from a situation or move towards a situation regarding money. I'm going to get my other deck out and see if we can clarify for you. We have the Temperance card. The Temperance represents, feeling balanced and full of purpose. So you're wanting to move towards feeling balanced and like you have a purpose. And this is also a fire sign, Aries, Leo. This Temperance represents Sagittarius, excuse me, fire sign. So maybe you have a decision regarding a fire sign that you're moving towards or away from. In your past, we have the Two of Wands, which represents, waiting for results or making choices and waiting for results. So maybe you made a choice and you were waiting and just kind of stuck waiting for the result of the situation. Let's see. We have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, self-imprisonment, restrictions, this could be involving an air sign. You were waiting for results, possibly from an air sign. This could be a love relationship, and you felt like you were in kind of self-imprisonment. You could be waiting for someone to get out of prison, Aries, or an air sign. Yeah, the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is water energy. The Seven of Cups also represents like some sort of fantasy or illusion. I feel like you were kind of stuck in a fantasy or illusion about someone, okay? and it left you stuck waiting on results. This person basically left you, sold you a line of shit, you know, and left you there kind of hanging. I feel like Cancer in your past. Ace of Pentacles. So I definitely think it has to do with money. The Ace of Pentacles is investment, new income. In your recent past, we also have the Ace of Swords, which is mental clarity. And we have the Sun card, which is also, you know, happiness, joy. So maybe you had mental clarity on what was making you happy. And we have the Six of Wands. So this is definitely fire energy again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So mental clarity on maybe you're with somebody, air, that kind of, you're waiting on results with an air sign. It didn't pan out. Okay. So now I feel like you're moving towards fire energy, or in your recent past, you're moving towards fire energy and having, you know, I feel like, because we do have the Three of Swords as your energy, this is something that you were stepping outside of. We have the Lover, so this fire energy was already a lover for you. And I was talking about third-party energy, and see, in this deck it has 3 people. The Lovers has 3 people, and one person doesn't really look so happy about that shit, you know. It's definitely a third wheel, third-party situation. So I feel like for you, Cancer, maybe you're waiting for results, whether it was financial security, stability, marriage, something, and you weren't getting what you wanted in a situation. So you started to look elsewhere in your past with a fire sign, started indulging in possibly a relationship, romantic relationship where you were lovers. We have the Strength card, Leo, and right over here in your current energy, I'm pulling Leo as well. So, or the current situation's energy. So this could be who you're currently involved with. Ace of Swords, clarity. And in this deck, I feel like, you know, she's exploring like new sexual ideas, just doing whatever she wants to, being free. Maybe you had clarity that, you know, this person was somebody that, you know, that you could feel more free with to do some of the things that you want to do, Cancer. That might be a little bit more freaky than maybe partner A was into. We have the Chariot again. So yeah, you move towards this energy. And see how happy she looks in this card? Like, this guy has got his hand all on her back, rubbing her back. Like, just, she looks so happy. And then the Ace of Wands, new project, new inspiration. So this person has brought you some kind of inspiration in your life, possibly for a new project. We have the Knight of Wands for your future, which is definitely a romantic proposal. So I feel like you're already maybe involved with this person, but maybe not like in a full-blown committed relationship. I feel like you are still actually kind of stuck. This is maybe a third part, like your energy is third-party energy for this reading. So this energy is definitely someone who's still stuck in a situation that is Three of Cups, celebrating circle of support, okay, celebrating a new love proposal. That's in your near future. And then the Eight of Cups, is moving on. Okay. So this is your energy, but in your future, I feel like you're going to be moving on from this like third party energy, whether it's your or your partner, whoever. This could resonate. Maybe this is you, Cancer, and you were stuck with an air sign who has left you basically, or you gained knowledge of him being involved with a Leo or fire sign, and that's the current situation. But I feel like that's not it. I feel like that this is for Cancer in this reading, that you're the person who is moving on. We have the Three of Swords for your energy. So let's see. Three of Swords and Nine of Cups. So wishes coming true for your current energy. So like I said before, coming out of this third party energy and actually possibly getting the relationship that you want with this person. The external energy is the Ace of Pentacles, which is new job, new investment, new income. So if you're also kind of looking for new income or some other way to make money, that energy is great. So just be open to any new ideas that you might have, Cancer, or possibly that you can possibly you know, let's see what this is. 10 of Cups. So family and support. So, you know, maybe this could be a new job or investment, new form of income that you get from family or your support system. But, you know, be open to, maybe that's why you're hesitant to leave the situation that you're in before, because of financial security. We have the Two of Cups. So this is definitely a reminder on your hopes for the future. We have a romantic partnership with someone, possibly a water sign, or that could just be representing you, Cancer. And we also have air energy. We have the Seven of Swords. And I like how in this deck he's like sitting up, kind of like he woke up from a long nap in the coffin, right? And the back of the coffin, I don't know if you can read it, but it says hope and reflection. So for your hopes, I feel like you're thinking about your past decisions and maybe like possibly putting some of the stuff that you've done, like maybe like this energy that you were in, waiting for results, waiting for what you wanted and not being assertive enough, or maybe going about what you wanted in the wrong way, and not maybe trying to force something that wasn't supposed to happen anyway, you know, and not stepping out and saying, okay, you know, I should have moved on a long time ago, and not get yourself stuck in situations where you end up financially dependent on another person, or just stuck, or feeling like you're self-imprisoned in some way, shape, or form. The Seven of Swords is, you know, feeling like there's been betrayal, theft, dishonesty. So maybe in your hopes, you don't want to feel like that in a partnership. Okay. You're reflecting on some things in the past, and maybe, you know, it's kind of one of those lesson learned, like moving forward in this new beginning, hopeful about, you know, making some changes, because we do have the Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and this is my lifestyle. It represents a lifestyle change, Cancer. So maybe moving forward right now into the beginning of July, and, you know, just enjoying like this new beginning that you're having with this partner, but, you know, kind of always like keep in the back of your mind, or like remember like your past, remember what you went through, remember some of the things that not only like what maybe you went through with your partner, but like look at it like I said, somebody was healing maybe some childhood like abusive traumatic wounds. Like maybe, you know, if you were abused, and you look for, like a lot of times, you know, we look, because I have had issues from, you know, childhood with that I've been to therapy for myself, so it's nothing to be ashamed of. But like, you know, if we're taught what love is, and it's fucked up when we're children, or young adults, and you know, when you grow up, you look for love, and you don't really like realize that like the love that you're looking for is completely fucked up and not really love. And so maybe you absolutely loved and adored this person, and you were waiting for results and doing whatever you had to do to manipulate them to get the results that you wanted. And this person, it was just this constant, like, I've got to make them love me because that's how you felt as a child. So looking back, you know, feeling like, okay, you know, you're in your hopes right now, the energy, you know, like make sure that you're reflecting on some of those past behaviors and what you can do to change and be successful in this new partnership, this new romantic partnership. And the last outcome, or the outcome that we have for the reading, is the Four of Pentacles, which represents stability. So stay focused on your stability, whatever it means to you. Mental stability is important. We do have like this card in this deck. She looks a little cray cray, right? Like this is like when you let greed and those shortcomings like take over. I always say like she's the bridezilla in this deck. Like she looks like she's just willing to do whatever it takes to get what she wants, and it doesn't matter who gets hurt. These little people are like getting effed up, right? So like you know, stay focused about your stability and what that means to you, mental and physical well-being, but also stay grounded and remember, you know, possibly, you know, how when you let those other things take over, what path it can lead you down, Cancer. Let's see. Two of Pentacles, which is, and then Knave of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. This is definitely speaking of a new job. Okay, we've got, and then a new love. So, you know, maybe you might end up having to make a decision in your future about a new job and new love, or make a decision, you know, with your stability here and mental stability, make a decision that you feel like is beneficial for you in the future. You might have to choose a job instead of a person, or you might have to choose this relationship and let go of a certain atmosphere that is not maybe healthy for you. Okay, I'm gonna put this down because I feel like that was a pretty thorough reading and pretty, for the most part, positive. You know, there's just some maybe obstacles that you have been in, or you know, getting out of. And see, this stuck out at the bottom of the deck, or stuck out to you. So I don't know if this will resonate with someone. Hopefully it does, because I have no idea. It doesn't really make sense with whatever I'm picking up in this reading, but it says whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. So if there is something that you're thinking about doing that maybe is like, you know, in the back of your mind it's something that you shouldn't do, don't do it. Okay, like don't do it. Think about, like, okay, take it all the way, think about those, like, you know, hope and reflection, and what you want, those hopes that you want. Reflect on your past, and try not to make any more decisions that you can come back and haunt you and affect your relationships in life. You are loved. There's a reason that you're here. Don't fuck it up. And this is my Rebel deck. I love it. I always ask for a few messages, and I did this. Let's see. Stop talking. Shut your mouth and listen. They're a little crude. You need some fucking yoga in your life. Ancient shit is cool. It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. You're a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. And I know some of these sound like a little offensive, but like that self-reflecting, sometimes, you know, maybe you're the person that people go to that you think that, you know a lot about things, and maybe it's time for you to also listen though too, you know, shut your mouth and listen, and listen, and actually listen, and use some of that advice in your life. Okay, I'm gonna pull a few of the Yin and Yang Oracle cards. if we get any more messages. Spirit, help us with any more messages for Cancer in this reading. So the wish fulfillment card wanted to pop out. And that's by water. We have guilt and sabotage. So maybe you've sabotaged your wish fulfillment in some sort of way. Present, abundant, and gratitude. You know, be in the present and grateful for what you do have, though, moving forward. Memories and nostalgia. Be grateful for your memories, maybe even though something might not have worked out. And then we have family, home, and commitment. So I feel like you're on the right path. Just stay on it. All right. I hope that was helpful for you, Cancer. Love and light.